Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day and a great week. Well, as you can see, I'm going to be working on my tiger today from Fansells, and I'll be working up here in this and around in this greenery that is above his head because yeah, there's like lots of it to be done. So what's everybody up to? Are you having a good year so far, I hope? Oh my goodness. Everything is sticking to me today. Jeez. Yeah, I just thought I'd work on this for a while. Yesterday was kind of boring at work. What can I say? It just too much sometimes. Goodness gracious. Yeah, it just was terribly, terribly slow and didn't get much done at all. Not like last week. I think everybody went home, and there's not much traffic. It was cold, but we don't have any snow. It's like sitting around, but it's not on the road. Does that make sense? So, yay. There's, some icy spots here and there, but not on the main highways or anything like that. I don't know what it's like over the hill, coming from Denver or anything. So, yeah, fun times. So starts the slow period at work. Today we have an order coming in because we have to replenish after all the holiday stuff. Fun times, huh? But, sometimes it depends on, of course, the weather and road conditions and all that. They just have to come from either Denver or Colorado Springs to deliver um, the the order. But they're usually here early, so sometimes they've already got it done, which is fun times. Because it's not a big order like in the summer and everything. So we just, I mean, she kind of stocked up there like right before Christmas, and now we've been through all that, but it does take a couple of weeks to get through all that stuff now, but in the summer, we have to have a big order every week. So we'll see. Fun, fun times. Fun, fun times. So we'll see. Whoops. Let's do the part that's over here. Just ditching along and not paying attention to what direction I'm going in. Somebody asked me about what do you call them? Like a stand for a Q-snap. Now I did see at one of the companies that I do a review for, they had two clips that attached to the table, one on each side, and it held the thing that way. But now my lamp stand that I got from Amazon, it was about, I think it was under $30. You know, I mean, there's not too much to it. I don't even think I think it was maybe a little over 20, something like that. But you can find those on Amazon if you look up lap stands, and it'll say in the description whether or not it'll hold a, like a hoop or a, a Q-snap stand. But that was the cheapest way that I could find it. But I saw those clips. But if you don't want to sit at a table, then you're kind of messed up. You know, I don't know. I can't relax and stitch that way. I mean, I can film that way, and because it's a short period of time. But I'd much rather have my lap stand that goes like underneath my leg. But I'm not sure if it'll open. It should open wide enough. I don't even know what they have available now. But you just have to make sure that the clamp, sorry, I'm eating a donut. Um, the clamp will come open wide enough to get the Q-snap in it. Now mine, I don't have a problem because I'm only trying to get a hoop in there, which is about that thick. But they're really nice and they're very durable. They're made out of, it looks like oak, you know. They have them made out of all different things, of course, but I would start with Amazon and see if you can find anything there. So, that's all I know. What to do. Because that's where I went, because, see, I didn't know about all these other companies. Whoops, that's attractive. When I bought it, so just, look around. And if I can remember where I saw those clamps, if that would work for you. I'll put the, what do you call it? The link in the description box below. But I have seen those at other places besides the stores, and they weren't too expensive, I don't think. They also had a clamp on, what do you call it? Magnifying glass, where you can clamp it onto the table and it'd just swing like right in front of your material. So that you could look. Now mine, the magnifier with the light that I have, I got from Amazon, I think. But it stands on the floor, so you can move it wherever you need to. And it also has a plug-in where you can charge up the batteries, and have it plugged into your computer or whatever. But I barely use it because I just don't have the space and the area to manipulate it. It has a bottom on it about the size of one of those floor lamps, if you will, that have. So it's about that big, which is about 12 inches, maybe even a little bit more, and then it's about 8 inches around or across. But I don't use it much at all because it was driving my eyes buggy. And somebody else asked me about how to see all those little symbols on that 18 count. That's, where the magnifying thing would come in. But I don't even know if you put a magnifying glass over it that you could tell what it was without looking at the pattern back and forth. I mean, I don't know. I got nothing. Unless you took it square by square and had the pattern, like take a copy of the pattern and have it like pinned to your work, so to speak, so you could see it. I don't know. I'm having a hell of a time with that thing. I kind of wish I had never seen it, but, you know, if you don't try it, then you don't know that you don't like it. Yeah, no, I won't be buying any more of those, or getting any more of those. Because, yeah, I've seen how small it is. It's just too much for me. I mean, I can do 14 count. I can see the symbols on that. Sometimes I can, and sometimes I can't. So that's why I stick with 11 count, but the pictures are beautiful. Now, I think that some of those that are the 18 count ones, I've seen at different stores where they ask you if you want 11 count, 14 count, or 18 count. But I can't remember which store was which. So, yeah. What can I say? Yeah. I don't know. It's for somebody that's got way more patience than me. So, we'll see. Just, yeah. I mean, I can do the big areas because there's not any other symbols, you know, close by, like all this background here. But, I don't think, yeah, no. So, who knows? And it takes forever to get anywhere with it, is what, you know, another one of my problems. I stitch on 11 count, and it actually looks like I accomplished something. But I can do two or three, a couple squares, and it's like, geez, are we not done with this yet? Yeah. It's just too tiny. I think 18 count would be great if you were going to make like a small picture, but anything large, you'd have to have the patience of Job. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, but I don't know. Don't know. I've forgotten if the background is black. I hope this green shows up. It's a really pretty green. I think it's 890. I looked it up and now I can't remember. Hang on. Yep, 890 is the DMC number. Whoops. But it's a pretty dark green. Oh my goodness, etch. So I hope we're not going to get any more snow this week. It's been really cold and not, sorry. Yeah, I'm using the wrong scissors. Here we are. They were there, so I just used them. I forgot what was I saying? Oh my goodness. So after today, I got one more day, and I may cut out my working on Thursdays. It's almost too much. And if they don't need me, you know, that much, I'd rather, you know, like in the summer work that Thursday if they need me. But right now, they don't need me at all on Thursday. You know, because usually in the summer we have 2 people working. So, like, one will come in and open, and then the other person will come in, say 10 to 6, and fill in and run another register. But right now it's just kind of insane. I couldn't believe how quiet it was. You know. Let's see, where am I going to go? I'm thinking here, I'm thinking. So anybody got any plans for this year? Like something you like to work on or accomplish? Yeah, it never does me well to... I like to finish this year. Well, that may or may not happen. Because things come along and I want to start them or work on them. But I always get distracted by the next best thing. Never fails. So we'll just work on this. And I left those peonies out that I was working on this past week because I like it and it's small and smaller than this. So that helps. I like sometimes working on smaller projects, especially in the summer when it's hot and you don't want to have a whole bunch of canvas on you or laying in your lap. I do have an air conditioner, but sometimes, who knows? I may even get out my koi or ambulite or those couple of Chinese ones that I have here, you know, within the next 2 or 3 months, work on those since they're big and heavy and that kind of thing. They're a good winter project, see, so. But for summer and fall, I like to have some lighter weight things. Because here in the fall, we don't have like, boom, it's fall and it stays like a little bit cooler weather than summer. No, one day it could be 50 degrees, the high, and then the next day it'd be 85. You know, it just fluctuates so much. But, and you know me, I mean, it really, in the long scheme of things, it doesn't matter that much to me, so I'll just work on whatever, whenever. But sometimes you don't want a big hot project that's going to lay in your lap and cause you to be hot. So that's just kind of the way I roll. I did get a new container, and I'm going to put all the Christmas cross stitch that I started, you know, so I have, like somebody said, make a Christmas box, you know. So that's what I think I'm going to do. And that way I know where they're all at. That was a real good idea. I need to kind of categorize things. So, we'll see. I do have to take down the Christmas tree this weekend and put it all back in its boxes. So we'll see if that happens. But that's the only major plans that I have for this weekend. My daughter and my son-in-law have been cleaning out, what do you call them? They know an older man that runs a storage unit place. And he had them come and clean out about 3 or 4 of them this past week, so they've been busy doing that. And then, of course, my son works for the landfill, so then he hauls the stuff to the trash. What, is trash, and my daughter's been trying to put together stuff to put on eBay. So that's been keeping her busy, and the kids finally went back to school, thank goodness. She's about crazy. So she's been a bit busy trying to get all that stuff taken care of. And yeah, I've been trying to organize this house and get rid of some of the stuff that I just don't use anymore, or that might not be good. I have a whole stack of, what do you call those? Empty boxes that I've gotten stuff from Amazon and taken stuff out of, but I had taken them, folded them down. But it was a matter of just me getting from the house to the car, and then whether or not there was enough room, in the trash. So now that it's starting to slow down, maybe I can get rid of all that happy nappy stuff. So we'll see, kind of gonna make a list and go from there and see if I can accomplish anything on that list. Alright guys, well I think that's gonna be it for today. We didn't get too much done, but got a few. Where you see all those black lines, it's all that color. And it goes down and around, and then this is all black. I think. Yeah, I think it's 310. Yep. All that background is black. But we're not going to work there. This was easy. It had plenty of symbols to work on without changing colors while I was making a video. Alright guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.